Hi there, I'm Hans from Tappable and welcome back to Stories of Mobile Madness. Today, let's look how some teens make $300,000 per year, why marketers think that Instagram is hot, how you can be just like Airbnb and Netflix, and why Spotify paid $10 million to join Libra. But before we start, we'd love to get your feedback. So don't forget to reach out to me with your comments or suggestions, or simply like and subscribe. Today's teens have found new ways of making money. They are not waiting on tables anymore during the weekend. They do business on apps like Depop, and the best ones bring in as much as $300,000 every single year. Not a bad salary at all. So what is Depop? It's a social selling app that was launched in Milan in 2011 and now has 13 million users across 147 countries. They just raised $62 million to fund their expansion in the US market. The app makes it possible to sell second-hand clothes, and it focuses on teens. Starting your business on Depop is extremely simple. Download the app, set up your profile, list the clothes that you want to sell, take photos or videos, and just let the platform do the work. Cleverly, Depop pushes sellers to really create a brand that makes them stand out on the platform. Just like on social media, users can like and comment and save images to their profile. Sellers organize and pay for the deliveries, and the platform takes a cut of 10%. With such impressive growth figures and financial backing, traditional fashion retail may just have found them yet another competitor. Instagram is the hottest platform for marketers. Social Media Today and SEMrush just published the results of their survey of more than 800 digital marketers. And these are the most important insights. An overwhelming 90% of respondents say that they already use Instagram. And more than 80% of respondents said that they were using Instagram stories. With more than 1.25 billion daily active story users across Facebook, the stories format is quickly becoming a content distribution platform on its own. Still images on Instagram continue to produce the best results, however. This may also be due to the temporary nature of the stories format. Stills simply have a longer time on screen on Instagram. Finally, 72% of marketers confirmed that Instagram will be an essential platform for their business in the future. Instagram is a mobile-only platform. For me, this indicates again that it is critically important to produce highly visual content that can easily be consumed on smartphones. Over the last few years, stories have brought about the largest shift in digital consumer behavior. And why is that? Consumers have less time and have a shorter attention span. In order to reach them, your content has to provide information within the first few seconds. You can only do so by cleverly combining video or image with text. Your content has to be snackable and come across as natural and non-intrusive. And that is exactly what stories are all about. A number of large brands were the first to notice. They have been using stories for about a year now. Airbnb was amongst the first, but Netflix, Skype, Medium, and YouTube also made their own spin on stories. But they all had to make some very difficult decisions. Which platform to publish them on? Their website, their app, or both? For which devices? Desktop, tablet, or mobile? What formats to use, video or image? Invariably, they all invested a huge sum of money on development to make it happen. But if you use Tappable to create your stories, you don't have to make those decisions, because we made them already for you. Tappable stories work on every single platform and on every single device, without any restrictions on the format of your content. Image, video, text or audio, it all fits into Tappable stories perfectly. your stories will be shown in full bleed on every single size of smartphone screen. And this without you spending $1 single on development. Just reach out to me or check it out on tappable.co and make sure to get early access. Now that things have become more clear with Facebook's Libra, we can start to think of some future use cases. One of them is media. What can Libra bring to publishers? Of the 27 early Libra associates, only one was a media company, and that is Spotify. In Spotify's words, there is an opportunity to reach Spotify's total addressable market, to reduce friction, and to enable payments in mass scale. Paying $10 million to get access to Facebook's Libra is an absolute deal, according to me. Why? First of all, it increases their total addressable market to the size of Facebook's daily active users. Facebook's 2.5 billion daily active users is about 10 times as much as Spotify's 217 million monthly active users, and that is a huge difference. Secondly, I assume that Facebook will make it extremely simple to connect to the products of their Libra associates, and that's the friction taken care of. But the most important element of all this is Libra's micropayment system, making it possible for Spotify to sell albums, playlists, or even single songs and collect revenue via a seamless and cost-free payment process. I bet that other media companies will try and follow Spotify's example and sell their content piece by piece to Facebook users in developing economies. Want more of these stories of mobile madness? Like and follow us. Thanks for watching and see you next week.